everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Crafting with V. I hope everyone is having a happy new year. I was actually up whenever the new year switched over, but it's just because I couldn't sleep. So anyway, I'm going to do a really quick little morning coffee with V. Have my coffee. It's a cinnamon dulce, I think is how you pronounce it. Don't come at me if I'm wrong with that. With French vanilla creamer. I love this. This is the next best thing to the brown cinnamon and sugar coffee by Starbucks that I've found. So it's really good. I still like the other one better, but that's okay. And I've got it over there sitting on my coffee warmer. I don't know why, but that Stitch cup doesn't let my coffee get as hot as the other ones. I think it's because it's so thick. I don't know. But I'm so excited about this painting. I am starting on Snow Castle. Can you believe it? This painting, let me show you. This is all the extra drills in this painting. If I would have filled up, just put all the extra drills in there and not just one package of each, I would have had to have probably 100 containers. Look at all of those extra packs of drills. So much I had to put it in a large Ziploc bag. And then this is, I could take this paper out, but it kind of tells me what these drills go to. So this is Snow Castle. And I'm starting with the top part right up here. I've got 18 cover sheets put down that I'm going to reuse throughout this. And the reason being is I set up a tiny decision wheel on my phone so that I could randomly pick out of these 18 squares which one to do. Which I think, myself, I think that's so much fun because I've already done one square on this before I decided to go ahead and do my morning coffee with V. I just got so excited and wanted to work on this. I'm working on this with Julie S. I know a couple of y'all are doing this for your year-long project. And who knows, this may take me a year to get it completed. It is huge. It is 55.8 centimeters by 198 centimeters. And that is, I believe, at least 5 foot tall. So, I'm going to have fun with this. And once I finish it, I've got to find a place to put it. Maybe it'll fit on my door that I really need to repaint. So that might be an idea of repainting my door and putting this on the craft room door. I don't know yet, but anyway, this is going to be such a beautiful painting. Stardust. She's always, whenever I'm in here, she crawls up on my leg and wants me to pet her, and then she puts her claws into my leg and it hurts. But she's just wanting her attention. I've actually got the house to myself today. I'm so excited. Anyway, I don't know if y'all saw my short yet. If you did, I hope you enjoy this. Tell me if you think that I should continue to do little shorts like this. But I'm also, on the days that I do a morning coffee with V, I'm going to show y'all my calendar as well. We'll put it like this so you can see it. Today is January 1st. This is a National Day calendar. The national days are Bloody Mary Day, Hangover Day, and New Year's Day today. I think that this calendar is so neat because they've got so many different days. And there's like 3 or 4 for each and every one of the days. And then on the back of it, it tells you a little bit, oops, and cover that part up. It tells you a little bit about the day. So I thought that this was so neat. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to be working on this square. I'll try to zoom it in later because I don't have it hooked up to my computer at the moment. I've just got the phone recording. Where did I have that at? I had it over here somewhere. There. We'll put it right there. I'm afraid it's about to fall off, but that's okay. I'm using this pen right now just because that's what I'm using. But anyway, oh, I do want to show you something else. I'm going to move this a little bit so you can see this one right here. This is the first one that I did. Get it so that it's kind of in the center. So I did not even notice that whenever I was kitting this up. I didn't notice it in the picture. But look at that. That's like a little wizard in the sky on Snowcastle. Or at least that's what my take is on it so far. But this painting is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited for it. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to start with the black dots. And normally these are 310. So I automatically started looking for 310. But in this painting, it is 3371. And I am using my Redtwo diamond painting trays. They will be in the link in the description. I actually really like these trays. The only part that I'm worried about is the latch because it's so thin, but I've already completed one painting with these, and I have not had any issues with it. So we will see what the next paintings bring with this. Square drills, I normally, you know what? I don't, that's why I can't see anything. Hold on. I'm going to try this, and if I have to, I'll turn it back off. There we go. Oops, I lost my drills that I just put on there. Oh, well, I hope that they have more than 2 extra. Okay. We're going to move this, hopefully, so it shines on this for me, and it's not in y'all's way. Okay. So yesterday I did a little video. I probably won't post it till tomorrow, even though it's on the 31st whenever I recorded it. But I'll tell y'all a little bit about it. I went for a walk down at the park yesterday instead of going to the community center with the gym. And the reason was it was actually pretty nice yesterday. It was like 50 something degrees, but it wasn't like one of those really brutally cold days. It was just The sun was shining. It was a really nice day. As long as you wore a hoodie while you were walking, you were fine. And even though if I show that video, I know y'all won't be, I'll be repeating myself, but I did record a little bit of while I was down there, and I am so excited to say that I have now officially lost 12 pounds. And that's just really exciting to me. I did measure my waist because you do that monthly on this program, and I haven't lost anything around my waist, but I have lost 12 pounds. Don't know from where, but that is so exciting. And small victories is what this is all about, I think, and I'm so happy. Because the first time I went down to that park, they have benches along the walking trail. And I was having to sit down and rest like about every other bench, at least for 30 seconds to a minute, just to catch my breath. Yesterday, I walked around that walking trail twice without stopping to rest. To me, that is a small victory. I am so happy about that. Okay, let's go ahead. This is going to be such a beautiful painting. And I can't believe I missed that wizard being up in the sky. I saw the dragons up in the sky, but I did not see the wizard until I worked on that one. Okay, let's see. This might be a shorter one. Stardust. She wants her attention, but I don't think she realizes how bad that hurts whenever she puts her claws into my leg. And to be honest, I'm just in a really good mood today. I don't know why. I don't have the kids today. That was a surprise. I thought I was going to have the little ones today, but Courtney called me and said that her husband got the day off from work, so he was going to watch the kids. So I've got the day to myself. That means I don't have to take them with me to go and pick up Josh this afternoon from work. And I can do some recording today. And I'm going to try to get 4 or 5 videos at least recorded today, so I'll have something for maybe a couple of weeks. I know I would love to be able to post every day. I would absolutely love that. But for me, it just does not happen. I just can't seem to post that often. I think my limit is about 3 times a day. 3 times a day. 3 times a week. But I am going to start trying to do a little short each day on the national days, just to kind of tell you what the day is. And maybe what I think about that day, what I think about the item, or what it's representing. I don't know. I love the fact that it gives you a little overview of some of the days. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Did I mess up there or something? Did I put one extra where I shouldn't have? I don't think I did. I think that this one might just be a little bit crooked, so I'll have to lift it up a little bit as I work on that one. That is okay. So, yeah, it's small victories. I'm so happy about that. And then I was going to have to, in order to get lunch today, I was either going to have to load up all the kids and take them with me to go and get something for them to eat for lunch today, but instead, I'm not having to watch them, but I could have either done that or I could have just ordered something through DoorDash and have it delivered, which would have probably been what I ended up doing. I really need to get some groceries. I'll probably pick up something like a pork loin for tonight for dinner so that I can fix it since I'll be in a town where I have a super center. I will definitely go to Walmart to get that instead of Harps. I don't know what it is about Harps, but I just do not like their meats very well. I will buy them there if I absolutely have to. But if I don't have to, I'm not going to. So I do have some chicken tenders that will have to be cooked today, but whether we eat those tonight or not is not a big deal because I will use them in my salads. I've been eating a lot more salads, especially for lunch. It's just easy for me to throw together a salad, and that's what I eat for one of my meals. And oh, speaking of which, and I actually went, where did I? I went to I think it was Family Dollar. And I thought the off brand ranch is not as good as Hidden Valley, but normally it's not bad. I'm okay with the Great Value Ranch. So I was like, I should be okay with this one. So I went ahead and got one, and it was an off brand. I will never do that again whenever it's the only ranch that I have because luckily I tasted it before I put it on my salad. And that ranch was so bad. I could not eat it. So I threw that one away. And before I even got to eat my salad yesterday, I went and bought a new thing of ranch. And then I went to our Walmart, which is not a super center. It's got some groceries, but not a whole lot. Because I was just going to get the Great Value Ranch. Less than $2 a bottle normally, or at least that's what it was before. And went up there, and they did not even have the Great Value Ranch. I had to get a thing of the Hidden Valley Ranch, but that's okay. As long as I'm using it, I'm okay paying the extra for the good one. But I'm so excited about this painting. I really, really am. Whenever I first did that and saw that little wizard over there, that just made me smile. And I think that was a really big part of my really good mood today. Not only that, since I'm not watching the kids, I'll be able to either go down to the park and walk again, or I'll be able to go to the community center and walk. Either way, the only thing with the community center is the walking trail itself is around the basketball court. So if there's a lot of teenagers and stuff there playing basketball and they tend to get a little loud. And it's not that they're doing anything wrong, because most of the time they're not. Occasionally you'll hear a curse word slip out, but for the most part, they seem to be pretty mellow there as far as their language and all that. But it's a gymnasium, and the sounds echo in there. So sometimes it can get really loud, and I would prefer to be walking outside anyway. But the one thing that I really like about walking in the community center is their trail around the basketball court is like a rubber. It's not as hard on your knees, I don't think. And plus, I'm going to go down there and check out some of the classes that they offer, because with this membership thing that I have through my work, I can go to any of the classes for free, which is great. And I'm going to see what they have before they shut down a few years ago. All the classes and stuff, I had signed up, and I was going to go and try some of the water aerobics classes or something like that, but I never got to because they ended up shutting down those classes. So now that they're back up and running, I think I might try to do some of them. See if I can find a beginner level one that I could work on and do. And maybe make a point to go to that each week. Do y'all have any New Year's resolutions? Basically, all I'm going to say for a resolution is I want to go through the whole year at least making small victories. And I think being able to walk around the walking trail twice without having to stop and rest, that is definitely a small victory for me. It really, really is. Okay. I think that this right here that I'm working on now is just like trees on the side. And I told y'all how I was doing it. On these, let's see. I don't know how well y'all will be able to see this, but I'm pointing at a little heart on here. It's got a number on it. The first one that I spun was number 9. And that was the square with the wizard in it. And then I spun to get number 7. So these, once I'm able to scoot this up a little bit on the table, these other numbers here will become available. And I will be able to put these back down on the next row. That's why I will not take them off of my wheel as I do them. If I spin them again, I'll just spin again until I get one that I'm able to work on here. But I love doing the random things. And with this one, I think it's going to be, I would just do the whole thing, but trying to put these cover sheets on a 5-foot long painting I don't think would ever work. So I figure 3 rows at a time is well worth it. And it will give me some variety to see what is coming along on here and what's not. I'm just really surprised that this black or this white dot with the black background is actually not 310. And what I didn't realize in this painting is it does not have any 310 at all. Has a 311, but no 310. Stardust decided to lay down by my feet, which is fine. She's being good now. I am so excited about this painting, especially since I saw that. Anyway, what are we at? We're at 26 minutes. For a while, my morning coffee with V's will probably only be 30 to 45 minutes long each. I'm fixing to go over to Granny's Live. I think it's supposed to be at 8 a.m. I logged into the other one last night and I was going to come back to it as she came back on because she was having some technical issues. But I got sidetracked with dinner and I just didn't get to go back in there. I don't know if she brought one back up or not. If she did, I'll watch the replay. But anyway, I'm fixing to go into her live here in a minute. That will be so much fun to be able to talk with all of y'all and just kind of what all went on this year. What all happened throughout the year and all of that. Let me lift this up so I can get this one right here. You know what? I think I'm just going to move that square down a little bit so it kind of lines up better so that I can get those without having to lift that up for that row. Just makes it a little bit easier on me. And I'm going to finish up this color and then I will let y'all go. And once again, I hope all of y'all have a wonderful new year. If you're off work today, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope everyone is in good spirits today. But I am really, I don't know, maybe it's just the prospect of a new year, new start. So, anyway, everyone take care and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.